All right, this is Michelle Longworth at Lois Lane, reporter for the Metropolis Planet, and today I've got the Planet camera out here at Superman statue, not only with the Man of Steel, but the man who bends steel.
How's it going, guys?
Psychological illusionist, did I say that correctly?
Yeah,
Morgan
that's correct.
Strebler, did
Nice.
I pronounce your name correctly?
You did.
All right, sweet. And Morgan has just taken me on a ride in his vehicle blindfolded, and you'll have to look for that video coming up. But Morgan was here at the Superman celebration this year, and he's coming back next year, but he's coming back in December for a special show for Save the Massac. And so Morgan, tell us about it.
It's going to be my full evening show. It's going to be 2 hours long. It's going to be everything from like metal bending to mind reading. And at the end, I'm going to read like 40 people's minds all at once. And I'm going to do just a bunch of neat little things. I'm going to send an envelope via mail next week to the press, to the Planet. And I'm going to have them hold on to it until the night of the show. And I'm going to make a prediction that hopefully will come true the night of the show. But it's going to be postmarked and sent to the Planet this week. So I want you to actually keep an eye out for it. And when you get it, I want you to tweet a picture of the package so everybody can see it. Now, I'm really excited about this show because, you know, Metropolis, I've been all over the world, but this is my favorite city out of any place in the world. I'm a huge Superman fan, and I'll do anything to help this community out. And helping restore the Massac is just, you know, it's such an honor to perform here anyway, and to be able to do it for a good cause. I'm just so excited.
And I didn't know until just recently that you were from Sikeston, Missouri. How did I not know that? So you said you grew up in Sikeston?
I did. I grew up in Sikeston, Missouri. I lived there till I was 22, moved to Vegas. I had a show in Vegas for 10 years, traveled the world. I've been on TV in 106 countries and performed on 5 continents in front of millions of people live.
And did I read online that when you were about 7 years old, you saw a magic trick by Harry Blackstone?
Harry Blackstone Jr., yeah.
And so what was it about that captured your attention?
You know what? It was amazing because he floated this light bulb and it went out in the audience, and the light bulb just floated right past me. And it was like lit up, and it was the most magical thing I ever seen in my life. And at that moment, I knew I wanted to do magic. And then a couple years later, I seen David Copperfield live at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, and that pretty much cemented the deal. I was hooked. And, you know, those are two of my big inspirations in magic. Not only do I do mentalism, but I also have a big stage illusion show as well that's a multi-million-dollar show.
And what was your first magic trick whenever you were younger?
You know, the very first thing that I learned how to do was the cups and balls. It was a nice little routine, and I learned how to do the cups and balls, and I would go around and do it. But even younger than that, I used to try to create my own magic because I create a lot of my own stuff. By magic, for the most part, I create a lot of my own material. So I remember when I was like, I don't know, seven and a half, I come up with a way to cut my body in half with a checkerboard, which was kind of cool. But you know, obviously a checkerboard's not that dangerous, but it looked visually cool. And, you know, I've just been creating magic pretty much, you know, ever since. I had a couple of mentors along the way. Jeannie Williams from Sikeston, Missouri, great lady, magician, had a bunch of props, and she actually taught me a lot about showmanship and how to present magic and, you know, tell a great story with it and try to connect with the audience. And then later on, I had several other mentors that were quite famous in the magic world, one being Franz Ferrari, who took me under his wing in illusions, and I still do his multi-million-dollar shows sometimes. And then mentalism, you know, I've had a lot of influences in mentalism as well. But it's just such an honor, like I say, to be here in Metropolis again.
And it's New Year's Eve.
Yeah, New Year's Eve. I'm looking forward to it. So hopefully we'll get some people out on New Year's, and you know, it'll be a good time, and we can have some fun.
And tickets $20, and it starts at 7 p.m.
It starts at 7 to 9 o'clock.
And SaveTheMassac.org. People can go online and purchase tickets ahead of time.
That's correct. You can purchase tickets right now. You can go to the Metropolis Planet page, and there's a link, I believe.
We'll get one on there.
Okay.
We'll get one on there, yes.
And
yes.
also it's savethemassac.org,
Or,
I believe.
yes.
So,
And so any chance we'll be seeing that checkerboard trick, pull it out of
you
the...
know, I might do it at the show, you never know. I could do it.
And so I have to ask this question. You Ben Steel, Superman's the Man of Steel. So, you know, you and Superman get into a fight, who wins?
Superman.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much for taking time out to chat with us, Morgan. We appreciate it, and we're looking forward to the show.
And I look forward to seeing you there, guys. Take care.